Kabir was a great Indian poet who was fully devoted to the Creator. He was a saint who not only endeavored to live the truth, he wrote about it through his divine gift of verse. A weaver by profession, Kabir is considered as one of the world's greatest poets and one of the most quoted authors. The Holy Scripture, Guru Granth Sahib, contains over 500 verses by Kabir. Kabir's message is universal. Perhaps that is why many still revere Kabir as a saint, whether they are Sikh, Hindu, Muslim, or modern spiritual seekers. In India, the religious community that recognizes Kabir as their prophet is called Kabir Panth. Compositions of Kabir have been compiled into the Holy Bijak, considered as sacred collection of scriptures for devotees of Kabir Panth. It is believed that Kabir was brought up in the Islamic faith by Muslim weavers. In the Islamic world, the name Kabir or Al-Kabir means the Great One. It is also one of the names of God given in the Quran. Kabir's writings highlight a synthesis between both Muslim and Hindu thoughts. He described himself as being at once the child of Allah and of Ram. The book, The Songs of Kabir, illustrates the mystic's thoughts and emotions whose range includes ecstasy, despair, beatitude, devotion, eagerness, illuminations, and intimate love of God. We would now like to invite you to be sublimed in the beautiful spiritual poetry selected from the Songs of Kabir. Song 41. O Sadhu, the simple union is the best. Since the day when I met with my Lord, there has been no end to the sport of our love. I shut not my eyes, I close not my ears, I do not mortify my body. I see with eyes open and smile, and behold his beauty everywhere. I utter his name, and whatever I see, it reminds me of him. Whatever I do, it becomes his worship. The rising and the setting are one to me. All contradictions are solved. Wherever I go, I move round him. All I achieve is his service. When I lie down, I lie prostrate at his feet. He is the only adorable one to me. I have none other. My tongue has left off impure words. It sings his glory day and night. Whether I rise or sit down, I can never forget him. For the rhythm of his music beats in my ears. Kabir says, my heart is frenzied, and I disclose in my soul what is hidden. I am immersed in that one great bliss which transcends all pleasure and pain. Song 42. There is nothing but water at the holy bathing places, and I know that they are useless, for I have bathed in them. The images are all lifeless. They cannot speak. I know, for I have cried aloud to them. The Purana and the Quran are mere words. Lifting up the curtain, I have seen. Kabir gives utterance to the words of experience, and he knows very well that all other things are untrue. Song 43. I laugh when I hear that the fish in the water is thirsty. You do not see that the real is in your home, and you wander from forest to forest listlessly. Here is the truth. Go where you will, to Banaras or to Mathura. If you do not find your soul, the world is unreal to you. Song 44. The hidden banner is planted in the temple of the sky. There the blue canopy decked with the moon and set with bright jewels is spread. There the light of the sun and the moon is shining. Still your mind to silence before that splendor. Kabir says, he who has drunk of this nectar wanders like one who is mad. Song 45. Who are you, and whence do you come? Where dwells that Supreme Spirit, and how does he have his spot with all created things?
The fire is in the wood, but who awakens it suddenly? Then it turns to ashes, and where goes the force of the fire?
The true Guru teaches that he has neither limit nor infinitude. Kabir says, Brahma suits his language to the understanding of his hearer.
Song 46.
O Sadhu, purify your body in the simple way. As the seed is within the banyan tree and within the seed are
the flowers, the fruits, and the shade.
So the germ is within the body, and within that germ is the body again. The fire, the air, the water, the earth, and the ether. You cannot have these outside of him. O Qazi, O Pandit, consider it well. What is there that is not in the soul? The water-filled pitcher is placed upon water. It has water within and without. It should not be given a name, lest it call forth the error of dualism. Kabir says, listen to the word, the truth, which is your essence. He speaks the word to himself, and he himself is the creator.
Song 47. There is a strange tree which stands without roots and bears fruits without blossoming.
It has no branches and no leaves. It is lotus all over. Two birds sing there. One is the Guru and the other the disciple. The disciple chooses the manifold fruits of life and tastes them, and the Guru beholds him in joy. What Kabir says is hard to understand. The bird is beyond seeking, yet it is most clearly visible. The formless is in the midst of all forms. I sing the glory of forms.
Song 48.
I have stilled my restless mind, and my heart is radiant. For in darkness I have seen beyond darkness. In company I have seen the comrade himself. Living in bondage, I have set myself free. I have broken away from the clutch of all narrowness. Kabir says, I have attained the unattainable, and my heart is colored with the color of love.
Song 49.
That which you see is not, and for that which is you have no words. Unless you see, you believe not. What is told you, you cannot accept. He who is discerning knows by the word,
and the ignorant stands gaping.
Some contemplate the formless, and others meditate on form. But the wise man knows that Brahma is beyond both. That beauty of his is not seen of the eye, that meter of his is not heard of the ear. Kabir says, he who has found both love and renunciation never descends to death.
Song 50.
The flute of the infinite is played without ceasing, and its sound is love. When love renounces all limits, it reaches truth. How widely the fragrance spreads! It has no end. Nothing stands in its way. The form of this melody is bright like a million suns.
Incomparably sounds the veena,
the winner of the notes of truth. Wise viewers, we appreciate your company today on Words of Wisdom.